Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Deived channel. Today we've got a chill stream where we break down the pre-market stock heatmap and check crypto bubbles together. It is a big week ahead, ladies and gentlemen. All eyes on the Fed decision this Wednesday. So grab your café, say what's up in the chat, and let's get started. And hey, if you're new here, guys, hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss these daily updates. Oh my goodness, guys, I hope that you had an amazing weekend. For me, it was a good weekend, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. A lot of things happening, guys. A lot of things happening. Let me know what company or crypto you're looking at and where are you watching from. We'd love to know, guys. I appreciate you all. Y dice así. First up, stock futures.
Boom shakalaka.
Are slightly in the green, guys. S&P up 0.2%. The Nasdaq up 0.1%. The Dow up 0.2%. Traders are waiting on the Fed. 94% chance of a 25 BPS rate cut this Wednesday. Powell's tone is expected to sound more dovish, especially around inflation and jobs. So really the decision is expected, but what everyone cares about is the language and how Powell frames the future. Yes, sir. And Trump is back talking about earnings reporting. He wants U.S. companies to stop doing quarterly reports and switch to twice a year. What? That's interesting, guys. Will that be positive or will that be negative? Let me know. What do you think, Fat Nuts? Do you think it's positive? Or do you think it's a negative? And let's see over here. He says over here. Oh, so twice a year like in Europe. His argument: save money. Focus on running companies long term, not playing the Wall Street game every 90 days. What do you think, bro? Will that kill transparency or help CEOs breathe?
Boom shakalaka.
But anyways, now let's go move forward with Tesla. Elon Musk just dropped $1 billion on Tesla stock. Over 2.5 million shares bought, and the stock, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the stock right now for trading, for Tesla in TradingView. So Tesla today is so last week we were, oh my, what is that? We're making profit. We're making for, what is that? Holy mofongo, guys.
Boom shakalaka.
That is crazy, bro. Wow, I can't even believe it, bro. Bro, that really deserves this, bro. That really deserves this, bro. Wow. We're kicking booty, motherfucker.
Boom shakalaka.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. We are at 426. So we are already up from 395 to 426. That's about 8%, 32 $282. And we called it out over here, guys, at 250s, 220s. I will say 220s. When there was a lot of, bro, I remember the downfall or a lot of like Democrats going against Tesla when Elon Musk was in the government. We were creating a good support in the 200 exponential moving average. We broke out of the trend line. We retested, created a support, and we went up. Look at that, guys. We are back up again. We are doing very, very nicely, bro. We're literally doing 86%, and Dan Ives has a target of $500. Wow, that is insane. But anyways, I want to give you a little bit of more details of why this is happening, guys. Not only because of the Elon Musk over here. Okay, yeah, wow, bro, that's crazy. Dropped billion of dollars on Tesla stock, over 2.5 million shares bought. The stock jumped 6% this morning. Already we can see 8 highest since January. On top of that, Tesla's German plant is boosting production thanks to better than expected demand. Wedbush analyst says Musk is in wartime CEO mode and could drive drive Tesla's AI and robotaxi future to be worth $1 trillion alone. Guys, still the price target is $500. That's crazy. That is insane, bro. Wow, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Wait, what happened to my music? Espérate, give me a second, guys. We're making profits indeed, bro. We're making definitely profits. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? That's a great question. Let's do a Fibonacci, bro. So obviously, we already know $500 is going to be like the resistance that we got to keep an eye on. Because if we don't break, then we're going to pull back, right? But if we do break the resistance, which I believe is going to happen, we should be heading to 570s, 660s, or even reaching 930s once again. Bro, Tesla in the past has done stock splits like so many times, bro. Literally, like I remember when I started looking at Tesla for the first time and I didn't invest in it because it was so expensive. It was 250s, but they did a stock market split, stock split over here. You can see in 2022. They gave 3 out of 1. 3 stocks, 3 shares per stock. And over here you can see on 2020 5 per 1. So right now you could have had a lot of Tesla stocks if you would have held. When I'm saying, guys, literally I say 2020, that's when I started investing back in 2018, 2017 here in the stock market, specifically the stock market, because I used to do Forex, but now I can see that all of this growth, bro, is crazy. It's crazy. It's doing very well, by the way. But anyways, I don't want to get stuck in this. I just wanted to give you a little bit of perspective. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and move forward with the next article that I have over here, and is regarding Apple. So Apple 237. I told you guys, even though we were looking a little bit, we were gonna go down, I told you that we can be going up from 234 to 237. Like literally, there was a lot of bad news with Apple regarding the new iPhone, and I'm like, yeah, let them recover. You'll see, Apple will recover, especially with privacy. People don't think privacy is important. Apple think it's important. I do think that they need to improve in their AI. But anyways, besides the fact, Apple also is in the spotlight. iPhone 17 pre-orders are looking strong, maybe up 5 to 10% versus last year. The slimmer iPhone Air is the wild card. Regulators in China paused delivery due to the eSIM rules, but analysts call it just a short-term hiccup. Shares are up 1% pre-market. But guys, my question to all of you, is anyone over here upgrading to iPhone 17. If I had the opportunity, I will do it. I will do it because what I see is that the new iPhone is for creators, and I do think I need a phone like that. Right now I'm using this one, but I do want to have an upgrade, bro. It's going to look way better for my videos. I don't know if you have been catching up with my vlogs, but yeah, the vlogs is pretty good with this old phone that I have, but upgrading, I wouldn't mind. 237 gives me a sign that, yeah, we're actually looking very, very good. Let's go to the monthly because you already know, guys, long term is the name of the game, and it seems like even the president wants us to invest long term. 237 for me. If we break the resistance, I'm gonna show you what I got over here, guys. Let's do it from here. I don't want to do it from the bottom here, so maybe this makes more sense. 279s, 300s, even 370s. Let's keep an eye on Apple, guys, because the story is not gonna be over. And if we get rate cuts, a lot of people are gonna have money and they're gonna spend it somewhere. That somewhere seems like Apple, seems like Teslas. It seems like way more things that we actually expected, guys. So keep an eye on everything, guys. This is the moment. If you saved up, if you've been investing, you may be doing some
Boom shakalaka!
very, very soon, bro. But anyways, moving to crypto, because why not? Let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin, and we're gonna talk about MicroStrategy. So Bitcoin was actually doing very, very well yesterday, or actually this weekend. It went as high as 100 and wait, what's happening to my computer? Hey, bro, what the heck? Can't even see. 116,000. We're back down to 114,000. And it says over here, crypto time. MicroStrategy just bought another 525 bitcoins worth over $60.2 million, bringing their total stash to 638,985 bitcoin, guys. That's a little bit crazy. And I'm actually investing not only in Bitcoin, but I'm investing in MicroStrategy for the long term. Even though we are back down to 330s, I do feel like if anybody is gonna get into the Bitcoin game, it's gonna be MicroStrategy for the long term. I think they're thinking ahead, bro. They're really thinking ahead, especially with Bitcoin. We'll have to wait and find out how we'll be performing next, but 330 is currently for MicroStrategy. If it does drop more, keep an eye on 180s. Who knows? Maybe not 180s, maybe 260s. We'll have to wait for this trend line to be broken, and we'll see what happens when we reach this resistance once again. Today, crypto is not moving a lot, but we got a lot of good movement in the news world. Like, for example, Vivek Ramaswamy backed Strive just announced expansion plans with up to $1.5 billion in funding for their Bitcoin strategy. So the Bitcoin treasury arms race is still alive. Now, guys, I already talked about everything that I wanted to look at. So let's do one thing. Let's take a look at the crypto bubbles and see how the market is performing. I saw that we had a little bit of a slump. As you can see, crypto right now is in the red. I saw it earlier. Everything is down in the crypto world. But the one that I'm actually interested in is the stock market heat map. It seems like companies are gonna be having a good time. Let's wait for the market open so we can get this whole map updated, because right now we see what happened on Friday. I see green, I see red. It looks like a Christmas tree. So let's see how the market will open today. And I got a few things that I'm keeping an eye on. I'm gonna be very honest. Rivian is 1361. I do want to see this go higher, but we got this motherfucking resistance here that we haven't broken out of. Small resistance, but at least we're creating good structure for us to go above and beyond. Let's wait and find out what will happen there. For some reason, Rolls-Royce is still doing, and bro, phenomenal. $15.80. Our entries at $1 are doing very, very good, guys. We're literally we're cooking here, guys. 800%. No, 800%. Yeah, 800% is what we're doing, guys. Wow, that's crazy. I had to wait for so long on this one, but we're cooking here. Palantir, let's see where we are. 169 pre-market. Okay, 169 pre-market is doing good. It's still good. The monthly candle is still bullish. NIO 645. There you go. Oh, I remember the negative news that we had. We went down to 560. So I was like, we haven't broken the downtrend. I mean the uptrend, and we're still doing good. I think we're gonna be heading to $9. Another surprise for us was TerraWolf. Entries at 50 cents, currently at 10.88, guys. Look at that, doing amazing. SENS, long shot company for me, but we're looking good, guys. We're looking good. 46 cents. I think this guy can go to 150s and even beyond. I'm starting to see a lot of advertisement for this dude. But anyways, 828. Let's see what we get. And guys, if you have any suggestions or comments, go ahead and submit them right now so we can take a look at it. So Fat Nuts, let me know what you want me to review, my bro. Okay, let's see other things that I'm keeping an eye on. Let's see Spotify. Spotify is too high already. Look, 696, bro. Wow. Spotify doing insane, and we called it out over here, guys, when we broke the trend line at $90. We're currently at 696. Look at that. Amazing. Tesla 422. Look at that. 422, guys. Oh my goodness. It still goes up. Still going up, my friends. Wow. And let's see Nvidia 175. Not a lot of movement like Tesla. Okay, we're still doing good. Still good. Microsoft 508. Facebook 757. AMD 160. Okay, AMD. And what about Nokia 452. Good. Not bad. Coinbase 322. Coinbase is starting to look good to me, my friends. Let's see what happens there. What about OMI, homies? OMI with that resistance. Oh my goodness. Let's see what happens there. But anyways, the market will open in 2 minutes, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that. The DXY is actually going down once again. Will we break this support and go to a support lower than that? We'll have to wait and find out. Let's go. Let's see. 1 more minute to go, guys, before the market opens. Let me see. Gamer Luck, welcome. Good to see you, my bro. It's going up. What is going up, bro? It really depends what's going up. If you enter when it was low and it's going up, then you're doing good. Okay, the market will open in... Oh, the market has opened, guys. The market has opened. Let's get it. Refresh over here. And we are a little bit mixed, but we are higher with Tesla, 6.8%, Oracle 4.8%, Palantir 4.3%, Microsoft 1.7%, Google 1.6%, and we got even some red over here in commercial commercial services. We are in the red. Consumer durables, the only one that is doing good is Tesla. Technology services, there's a lot of red in here, but the big guys are doing good. And yeah, I actually see a lot of red, honestly. There's a lot of red. The end of the month comes in 2 weeks, and that monthly candle will be very, very important. Right now, this is very early, but it seems like we are in a good position for some companies. So keep an eye on it, because if we retrace, for example, with Tesla, with this gap, we can actually retrace to close the gap. A lot of people will be taking profits. But Tesla, look at that massive candle for the month. Very, very good, bro. Netflix, 1,185. Okay. You're not good at marketing stuff, man? Well, let me tell you, marketing is part of a company, but marketing is to push the message of a service or product. Right now, if you're talking about stocks, then that's another thing. Yeah, but basically, this is the valuation of a company. So yeah, and most companies that are in the market there are some others that are not part of America, but definitely America leads the way in the markets, especially with big names like Apple, like Microsoft, Meta, Nvidia, Tesla, Disney. All of these big companies are from United States. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Look at AT&T, man. Wow, I remember that I was accumulating AT&T, bro. I got off like at around $24. Right now it's at $29.67. Pays dividends, which is pretty good. TeraWolf, $10.90. Very good. Ooh, TeraWolf is gonna go. This is gonna go, bro. Oh my god, please just break the resistance, bro. Break the resistance. SENS almost at 47 cents. See what happens there. Ooh, actually doing good. SENS, stay there, bro. Stay strong. I really need to learn about marketing more. Yeah, marketing is one thing. A company has different layers. Like it, not necessarily it's like marketing. It's just like a company will have marketing. It will have the product and service. It will have obviously the research and development. It will have different areas. So it's not necessarily marketing one thing. The whole entity is what a share is, bro. So basically, when you invest in a share, you're investing in the employees, the product, services, all like marketing is just a little piece of the pie, bro. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. When you buy one share, that's what you're buying, bro. And if there's like a good return from a company, they will give it back. For example, I can tell you that Meta pays, I believe it's 52 cents per share. But right now, like Meta is so expensive, right? Like if you go over here, Meta is so expensive. You gotta have $758 committed to Meta, so they can pay you every quarter. Every quarter, okay? They will pay you for dividends. There's people that have like thousands or even millions of dollars invested in a company, and what they get in dividends is insane. Because just imagine having, I don't know, let's put 10,000 shares, bro, because 10,000 shares is going to be a very good number, because I think whenever you invest 10,000, this could be a game changer in your life. But just multiply that by 0.52, and let's see how much that is, because it may not be a lot. Obviously, there's a lot of money that you got to invest. 10,000 times 0.52, that's $5,000 that you can make every quarter without doing anything. But obviously that's gonna come with a price, because 10,000 shares of freaking Meta is expensive, bro. Like literally, look, 10,000 times 757. That's something that you this is crazy, bro. You gotta invest $7 million. But there's other companies that pay similar that are a little bit lower. Like for example, like I mentioned, AT&T. AT&T pays dividends as well. Pays good dividends, but it's at $29, not $700. So definitely something that you gotta. I will say just due diligence. Just research a little bit. But there are other cases where you just invest in a company and the company can just go, parabolic, like something like TeraWolf over here. Like investing over here, TeraWolf, you could have bought one share at 50 cents and now it's worth $10.77, which is about 1,000%, okay? So that could be a game changer for you as well. So just imagine owning 10,000 shares of this. 10,000, it would, let's say that you invested at 50 cents. 10,000 times 0.5, you would have spent $5,000, right? Let's say that you spent $5,000 for 10,000 shares. 10,000 shares now at $10.70. Oops. $10.70. You would have been rocking with 107,000. You would have invested 5,000, and now you would have had 107,000. That's the power of the 10,000, bro. That's something that I've learned throughout my years of investing is like, obviously, when you have the money, you can invest, but invest in something that you believe in, that you like, and see yourself in the long term how much that will make. I wanted to invest 10,000 shares. I couldn't do it though. Now it's 107,000. That would have changed my life for sure. But anyways, just to give you a little bit of perspective, okay? It's not and I'm not saying that that will happen all the time either. For example, this terrible thing, this happened in a matter of, wow, bro, 3 years. 2022, 2023, it was still like, look at this. So 2022, it was literally like 50 cents, bro. We went to even to $4. It went back down to 40 cents, which is crazy. 2024, we're still like at $2, bro. But now in 2025, bro, that's when everything changed. Bro, we literally in 2025, we went to $9, and then we back down to $2.11, and then back up to $10.74. See, there's always opportunities. So I will say just try to learn the basics. And whenever you are able to invest, whenever you have disposable income, then that's when you will start investing. But just to make, just to give you like a little bit of clarity, whenever you have 10,000, whenever you have the opportunity to invest in something and have 10,000 shares, that could be a game changer for your life. I'm telling you right now, bro. Yeah, 50 cents is crazy, bro. Yeah, it can happen. So Amazon was actually a Tesla. Amazon was a penny stock, bro. So Amazon was a penny stock, and you can see. Let me see over here. I want to see if we're able to see the price of Amazon when it was a penny stock. But right now, Amazon is 231. 231. That's another game changer, bro. I mean, you could never imagine, bro, that these type of things happen unless you understand the business or unless you are within the business. Obviously, Jeff Bezos understood it when he created Amazon. He's like, no, there's no value for me to sell my shares. I wanted to keep getting funded by investors, just like Meta did. So they really created a good product, and from that good product, many others started to chime in, put money in, and make it more valuable. So how much did I invest? In what, bro? I never invested in Amazon. I invest now, but not before. But in TerraWolf, I did invest. I didn't have enough. I could have added more, but it is what it is, bro. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today's update. That's the big headlines today. Fed decision on deck. Tesla is pumping. Apple starting strong. Bitcoin stacking. Let's check the heat map once again before I go out. So the heat map right now, cooling off. The red is cooling off, and now we're getting a little bit more green, more gray, which is great for the market. Look at that. It looks way better. And let's see over here. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're watching on replay, drop your comments below. I appreciate you all for hanging out. And I will see you tomorrow, guys. You already know, we do the videos con mucho amor. Stay safe. Invest wisely. And as always, have a beautiful day. Let's go!